Here at Dimplex, we've been building heat pumps for over 30 years. And we're often asked, what exactly is it that they do? Because most people want to know how they can cut their heating costs and contribute to a cleaner environment. But because we're engineers, and we're very proud of our innovations, we can tend to get a little bit distracted with all the science. So we thought we would take a different approach, and we're going to start with the sun. The fact is that our sun generates more energy in 1 hour than the entire world consumes in a year. The sun is beaming out this heat energy all the time, heating up our whole planet, the ground, the water, even the air. And this heat actually stays in our environment. Unfortunately, though, the majority of all this wonderful energy is currently being wasted. Now that's where our heat pumps come in. These ingenious devices can use this stored solar energy to provide some of the most cost-effective heating and hot water solutions available. More and more people are becoming aware of the benefits of this renewable technology. In fact, today, the heat pumps we manufacture in our factories in Germany, France, and Ireland are shipped all around the world. But how do these magical heat pumps work, I hear you ask? Well, they begin by extracting some of this stored solar energy from the ground, from water, or from the outside air. This heat enters a heat pump cycle, where it is compressed and raised to a temperature suitable for heating purposes. And since the majority of this heat comes from this endless supply of free solar energy, our heat pumps require only a small amount of electricity to deliver effective space and water heating. We install about 50,000 new heat pumps every year in Europe, allowing Dimplex customers to significantly cut heating bills for their homes, offices and factories. Plus, our heat pumps can dramatically reduce CO2 emissions, meaning a cleaner environment for future generations. In contrast, fossil fuel heating systems rely on finite resources such as oil and gas, the cost of which will inevitably keep rising. And believe it or not, it doesn't even need to be warm outside for Dimplex heat pumps to work efficiently. In fact, even in extreme temperatures, as low as -25 degrees centigrade, Dimplex heat pumps can extract enough energy from the air or ground to make any building cozy. So, for a modest increase in electricity consumption, our customers can still get the majority of their home heating and hot water for free. So, let's have a look at some examples of our heat pumps in action. And let's start with the Quinn family home in Waterford, Ireland. Darren Quinn believes that installing a Dimplex air source heat pump when he was building his new home was one of the smartest moves he ever made. This Dimplex system means that the Quinns can heat their 200 square meter family home and get all the hot water they want for up to 70% less than a typical fossil fuel system. Plus, they're helping to achieve a cleaner environment. Of course, our heat pumps can also be retrofitted. Across the Irish Sea in the beautiful Cotswolds in England, Mr. and Mrs. Hart Davis were concerned at the rising cost of heating their 17th century farmhouse using an inefficient oil-fired system. Their annual fuel bill was £3,000 and rising. In order to address this, a Dimplex ground source heat pump was installed. Today, their heating bill has been cut by over 50%, resulting in an annual saving of £1,600 a year and a cozier home into the future. Siberia, in contrast, is anything but cozy. In fact, it has one of the most extreme environments on the planet, with temperatures ranging from -50 to +40 Celsius. So, when this charming church in Romanovo was being renovated, Glen Dimplex ground source heat pumps were trusted to deliver in the very toughest conditions. In Germany, another home benefiting from the installation of a Dimplex ground source heat pump is this stunning 19th century Art Nouveau villa near Ingelheim. Prior to renovation, heating this 480 square meter home required a staggering 6,000 litres of oil each year. Replacing this expensive oil-fired system with a Dimplex heat pump has enabled the owners to slash their annual heating bill, which has dropped from €5,700 to just €1,900. Elsewhere in Germany, in Karlstadt, another Dimplex customer is enjoying the benefits of installing a Dimplex heat pump. This stunning new house was designed in the Bauhaus style by its architect owner. In this case, a high-efficiency air source heat pump provides all the heating and domestic hot water for this extensive 400 square meter home at an annual cost of just €2,000. Of course, it's not just homeowners who can see the logic of switching to Dimplex renewable systems. The commercial and public sectors can make major savings too. In the UK, when Norfolk and Waveney Health Foundation invested £8.2 million in a new unit in Helston Hospital, Dimplex ground source heat pumps were the natural choice. This Dimplex solution enables hospital management to minimize heating bills, thus maximizing precious budgets for frontline patient care. The hospitality and leisure industry is another case in point. Miskin Manor, a hotel and leisure club in Wales, is also getting future fit with Dimplex. In any business, cost control is key to success, and at Miskin Manor, energy is a major overhead. As well as significantly reduced running costs, the Dimplex heat pumps here ensure that a comfortable temperature is maintained year-round for guests and leisure club users. So there you have it. Save a packet and save the planet with innovative heat pumps from a global leader. And now, when someone asks you what a heat pump does, you'll be able to tell them.